This is a picture of our camping up on the side of, it wasn't Cannon Mountain, but it was nearby. You remember that, don't you, Dave?
Is that the New Hampshire cabin?
New Hampshire cabin, that's it exactly. And as we may have been coming down, but this is all, see, we had a toboggan that we carried, so, yeah, see the toboggan? Mm-hmm. That we carried all our gear up and down, a little 4-foot toboggan. Oh, was that a big help? And it was 28 below zero and snowing when we got there. Now that's a little cold. And we, as I said, we thought these teenage boys who were Doris Haddock's son, one, you know, Granny D. Haddock, and they did a lot of skiing. And Jim Haddock and the two Beatty boys. Did you ever hear of Beatty's in the ski world? Well, he went.
They coached
to
the Olympic. They coached the Olympic teams.
Yeah, he did.
Eventually,
he did. He did. Anyway, so we expected, of course, that we would find a cabin warm and everything else. We got there wasn't a sign of a light anywhere. The snow was just packed up solid against the door like that, and we had to just shovel out the door. And then there was no wood in. They hadn't even left wood. What kind of campers were they? And so Clary says, well, let's just all get moving here. We can't stand around. So we started shoveling and trying to find some wood, and there was a little wood, I think, out in the woodshed somewhere, but we brought it all in and got a fire going in the fireplace. That was a disaster. We decided that was a total waste of time because the fireplace was as big as that anyway, and you can imagine how much cold air it let in. So that was ineffectual. So then we said we'd light the stove. There was a good heating stove. So we tried to light the stove, and it just filled the room with smoke, thick smoke. And finally, we heard a rap on the door, and it was Uncle Lenny had come up. And we said, we're having a hard time with the stove. And he said, I think the chimney's full of snow. So he went up on the roof. Of course, it was almost even with the snow, be up on the roof. He said, it's full of snow, we'll clear it out. So he cleared out the snow in the chimney, and then we had some draft. Then we could get the fire going, and then things got a little better. But we had milk that was frozen solid, and we had an iron cook stove in the kitchen. And we had a fire going in that. I had recommended, and they did it, bring a 25-pound bag of coal, because I thought with a wood-burning stove, got a good coal fire going, it would last a little while. Well, it lasted, but it never got the stove hot enough, so that the frozen milk sitting right there was still frozen, and the cooking stove was over here. That's how cold it was.
You guys were able to sleep in that? My goodness.
Yeah, well, we all had sleeping bags. I slept on the dining room table on a blow-up mattress in a sleeping bag. And the only thing I was scared to death about was the little field mice running across the mantelpiece.
Which is why you're on top of the table.
Yeah, well, I didn't want them to get in my bag, and I thought they were looking for a nice warm place.
You know, like the creepy crawlies inside your sleeping bag.
Oh, that would have been so bad. Oh, here's this 2 birthday party, and this was David. Leslie on the phone. Okay, this party that was such a disaster. Ann Wilson had brought Dave this little colored turtle with a blue shell, and he's got the little bridge in his hand, this little Pyrex dish. And the other people had bought presents, but not David. No, he wasn't going to play with anything but the turtle, and all the kids wanted to play with the turtle, and the rest of them sat in their mother's lap like this. 2-year-olds don't play together anyway. I didn't know that then, but they don't. But look at that concentrated look on that turtle. And there's one little girl, Janice Blaine. She played with him in the duck. Oh,
That's quite a lot of concentration, looks like.
Wow. For him to pick up a little turtle that legs wiggled and went back and forth, we thought that was fantastic. Look at this. Clarence reading the paper. I think he's gone to sleep.
That's my mom
That's
tanning.
your mother. Oh, goodness, yes, it is your mom.
Is that Clarence reading the paper, or Leslie with the tanning, what do you call those?
reflective something.
reflective.
Tanning reflector.
Yeah. And let's see now, where was this? Oh, this was in Kanjokity. This was our cabin. Yeah. There she is. There's Miss Glamour Girl. That's the way her head be if she didn't straighten it all the time.
Oh really?
Yeah, her hair is quite curly.
Just like yours.
Yeah. And there she is. She hated that haircut. But that's what a lot of the kids were wearing at that time.
Look how thick her eyebrows are. We should mention that to her.
Yeah.
Now she has none of no eyebrows.
And that's Steve and Leslie
Like mom's wedding.
at Mom's wedding. Oh, how nice. I've never seen this one. It's wonderful.
Yeah, I like it so much.
You do or don't?
I love it. I also love this
Yes.
one of them.
Yeah. Oh, isn't that cute? That's good. Now I wonder where this was. This
It's
was
in
at
your
Lake,
backyard.
Lake Shore Road. That's right where it was because this is the picnic table.
They were just camping in the backyard next to the house. They could basically touch the house from that.
Clary, knowing camping so well, he said, let's have them near the house and leave the porch light on and the door open. They came in. But you know why? It's because the loons are so spooky. And you know, yeah, it's very spooky.
Yeah.
Lake Massabesic Lake.
That's funny.
That's Sammy with a fur coat.
That's my mom.
That's your mother?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it looks like you.
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
Very nice, yeah. Johnny. And that's David. I recognize him. Was that David?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this baby carriage.
That's
I
classic.
tried to get the baby carriage. I wrote to Montgomery Ward. I wrote to Sears Roebuck. Any place, no one had a baby carriage because they had taken in all the metal.
Oh wow.
They couldn't sell any metal. And they said, well, we'll send you a reasonable facsimile. And I felt like saying, like what? Wheelbarrow?
Just put your kid in this wagon. It's
I
fine.
finally found this for $4 in the paper. And the main thing it was, that was good about it, was it folded up.
Oh,
You go in the
cool.
car. I said, okay, I'll take it. Folds up and we can travel with it. So that worked out fine. There he is. He was very cute, I thought. Because I thought all of my children was cute. They
You
were.
have exceptionally cute children.
Well, I think so. They seem cute to me.
You even said your grandchildren
Oh, yeah.
grandchildren are cute.
Yeah, they are. I don't know just why that is.
Mm.
Must be the DNA's good. I know they
Grandma, I can hear your hearing aid.
It's whistling. If I bump your head, it whistles.
Does it whistle in your ear?
No.
Oh.
Well, it does. It does. Come over. Come over. Oh, I hear
Wow, I heard
hear it.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Does
Yeah.
it hurt?
No, no. There they are. Look
So
at
that's
the
Ken,
plaids.
right?
All the plaids.
Isn't this Ken over here?
That's Ken. Yeah, that's Ken. Well, he was my 6th child. Oh, that's quite recent. That was taken right out here.
Yeah.
Oh, there we were at Leslie's wedding.
It's really nice.
That's nice. I haven't seen that one. That's very nice. She was a beautiful bride, I thought.
I like this one from the other wedding.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah.
That's the hippie wedding.
Yeah.
And this is up at on our porch at the Mellow Heights Farm. And Janet had her little Sophie. Piaget's up there looking on. Not sure he likes it probably. That's a good one though. And that's their wedding picture.
Who?
John and Dottie.
That's their wedding picture.
Yeah.
No one's told me that.
Yeah, well, they were at our house, and I said to them, they were going to get married up at Biddeford Pool, and I said, well, we were going up. I said, well, are you planning on having any kind of a wedding picture? And Johnny says, come on, Dottie, let's go out in the backyard and have a wedding picture. He said, you take a broom, I'll take what he took. I don't know, I don't know what she's got, but he's got the broom.
Oh gosh.
Oh, that was so funny.
That's your dinner?
Oh, here's a California picture.
Oh no.
I think this is actually our Martha's Vineyard.
Oh, it might be.
And
Here's delivery.
Anyone can sign?
Oh, there he is. Oh, that's at the lake. The Mary to Clary, the water pump. Yeah. That's the
maybe. I think this is in Grenada, right?
Yeah. Do you think was it Grenada?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's what Mary said.
it could have been.
Stacked.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute.
I think that's in New Orleans when.
Yeah, when Logan.
Yeah, when
did
Logan
sing.
was singing.
Yes. Oh, isn't that good?
I got a prescription.
They do it. They have this one drug show where they put in
That's awesome.
and they deliver it.
Perfect.
It's just fabulous. And you know, just I know they will. I don't even think of it.
Yeah, like it's no need for you to worry about it.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, look at this. That's adorable.
Oh look, isn't this that picture?
There's a picture. Yes. Yes, we looked up that picture today on the internet.
Yeah.
Is it outside the fast closed door? Look at Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about curly hair.
Curly hair.
This is why Janet straightens her hair.
Yeah.
I think it's cute. I used to hate it. I used to think there was something wrong with me.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I was a child, nobody ever said, "Oh, what pretty hair." No. What they would say was, "Wow, look at that hair. Where did you get that hair?"
As though you had chosen to get it or something.
As if there was something awful about it. Funny, I must have been 5 years old. My mother told me this. She had some women coming in for an afternoon meeting or something, and I went upstairs and got under my bed and I wouldn't come out. And no, she said, "I'm not going down there. I'm not going downstairs." So she said, "Okay." After the meeting, she came up and said, "Well, they're all gone now. You can come down, but why didn't you want to go down?" "Because I didn't want them to all laugh about my hair." I laughed at her.
Apparently you and my mom both had hair problems.
Laughed at me about my hair. Oh, isn't this cute? That's very cute. That's very cute. This looks like a hippie girl.
Yeah.
She's probably on the, oh, and this is the newly born baby. Look at that. They were both worn out. Look at them.
Like a little sleepy.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, these are wonderful, Savvy. I'm just thrilled with these. To have them together like this.
And there's even more. I didn't even finish scanning all of them, but bit by bit.
Grandma, they're all over the internet too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Well, it's so
Some of them.
that it's so that people like Regina and all the relatives who are can all see them.
Uh-huh. And look at this. They're putting on some kind of a show down at the lake.
They're always putting on a show.
They're showmen, aren't we? But I think that's fun.
With all the men in the morning.
Men in the morning, yeah.
This is your guys' anniversary when you in Belmont, right?
I guess it
We
was.
had that party.
Well, was it in Belmont?
Yeah. It was one anniversary you guys had in Belmont.
Oh, yes. I was thinking of something else. I was thinking about that. Well, that was my 90th. Wasn't it?
There's that pink chair.
Was that the 90th anniversary?
90th? How old do you think you are, Grandma?
Oh,
Is it your 90th wedding anniversary?
yeah, sure.
Your 50th? Maybe? 60th?
No,
You were born in, I mean not born, you got married in 42,
we were
right?
67 years married. How about that?
Wow.
And I have to tell you, don't worry about getting married too late. Everyone's always asking everyone when they're going to get married. Clary didn't get married till he was 30 and a half years old.
Well, all your kids had,
I'm creeping up there though, Graham. I'm
Yeah.
27 and a half.
That's okay. Oh, this was she was the queen of the something about.
Mayday.
Yeah, how cute. Of the dance, I think, at the juniors at the church. That was cute. Oh, and this was in San Antonio, and he was in the sanitary corps, which is the medical corps to Kedusha. It has an S on it. He went overseas with the 18th Medical General Laboratory. He and one other man were the two sanitary officers that went. But look at you fellas, a little bit out of proportion. Look at how big this head is and how little this one is. Well, anyway, that was an amateur, but faces are good. Look at this sober Joe.
He looks so innocent, like he's doing something really bad.
Yeah. That was Johnny's birthday party.
He does look very excited.
Yeah. There's nothing he liked better than a kite. And guess what, Steve, is that 3 for him?
That's gotta be more than 3. Look how big he is.
Yeah.
Look how old Jan is. So.
Yeah. Well, it has to be. How old is he? Even has a haircut.
I bet he's 8.
Well, I don't know.
Cause Jan seems like she's maybe like
We lived at
13 or 14.
Oh, I don't think so. We lived at Lakeshore Road. Yeah. Well, we can't decide. And that's at Leslie's wedding. And I think that's adorable.
I love
picture.
that picture.
I think that's a great picture. That's cute of your parents,
Yeah.
right? Very cute. That looks like a show or something. Is that your mom? Is that Mary? That's your mom.
No, they do have similar looks.
They do.
Hold on. That hair and this one.
Yeah, yeah,
Blanky legs.
yeah. There he is.
And here's I think he's drinking a beer, Grandma. I don't know.
There he is in the service, yeah. Oh, and you know her?
I don't know. Who's that?
I know her. And that's when he was promoted to the superintendent department. And this looks more like when he graduated from high school or college, probably.
He's quite handsome. Oh,
Yeah.
here it is.
I think so. Oh, that's the same beachy pictures. This was when he was over in Hawaii.
Wow. Oh yeah, you can see this Honolulu.
Yeah. And that's where he's skiing. Now that's Len, that's his brother Len and John. They looked a lot alike.